by having like one area of specialty that really helped me propel my business forward.
So first up, we're going to talk with Katie Fisher, who is a very established freelancer. She's been doing this a while, and she's going to share with you how she booked her client. You have probably seen Katie in my community. I even wrote an email about you, and it got a lot of clicks over to your website. But can you take us back to finding your client and what you said, what you did, and how you booked them?
So I am talking about how I got my clients from the directory, which I think you kind of hit on it. I got those clients because I had a specialty. So I am a Kajabi expert. I have the Kajabi certification, which required me to do additional work to be able to get that certification. But I had the Kajabi certification. And so that is how I got the 2 clients that I have from the directory is they saw that I was a Kajabi expert. I validated that by linking it to my Kajabi profile. And then they were able to see, oh, hey, like this girl actually knows what she's talking about. And I got a $1,600 project that turned into a $2,300 retainer. And then I got a $4,400 project. That one didn't turn into a retainer. But the thing that I realized when clients come to you from the directory is they want help now.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're looking for someone now. They already have the project in mind. They know what they want to do, and they're looking for somebody who can execute it for them. And I think, like I said, having it very transparent, like this is what I do, this is what I'm good at, and then having the information, linking my profile, having it on my website, like validated, oh, okay, like there's multiple sources here saying that this person knows what they're talking about.
I'm glad you brought that up because I've talked about this a lot on the podcast. We are in this trust recession, right? Where a lot of people who've been in the online space have burned through some teammates and they're just being more careful who they're hiring. And they're also looking for specialists who know what they're doing. And those higher end clients, right? Those higher end clients who have the budget, they want someone who knows how to do the work. And so by you having an ecosystem where I click through and it matches and it makes sense, really reminds us that your marketing assets matter because when they come to you, they're also like stalking you out, right?
Yeah.
So, okay, so we have a directory with the work group, but there are lots of other directories and freelance marketplaces that this can apply to. So, what do you have any that you've heard of that
So
work?
yeah, so I'm in the Kajabi directory, and I've gotten several jobs from there. Those again are also primarily project based, but Kajabi directory and your directory. I feel like there's one other one that I'm in, but now I can't remember. But those are my 2 primary sources of where I get clients from.
Did you have to be qualified to get in the Kajabi directory, like through their certification
Yes.
process?
So you have to do like a test project, and then you actually have to like meet with some people off of the Kajabi team, and they evaluate you and make you like do a project live with them, like in real time, so they can see that you're actually the one doing it, that you know how to do what they're asking you to do. And then they list you in their directory.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool. I didn't even know this about you. I like love getting this update.
Yeah. With that, I am a Kajabi affiliate. And so I make it like an extra 5 to 7 grand a year from the Kajabi affiliate
Because you're
commission.
recommending the tech that you already use to clients, which is
Correct.
perfect if it's
Yep.
not set up. Oh, I love that.
Yeah. I make it super easy when they come to my website to like, I'm a Shopify affiliate and a Kajabi affiliate. And so I make it super easy when they come there, not only to book a call with me, but to also click on those links. So even if they're like, hey, I'm not ready to hire somebody, they can use my links and I can still make commission from them.
So you're like, set up before we work together.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
Yeah.
talk a little bit. Well, first, I want to mention a couple other directories that are coming to mind. And if you guys know more in the chat, no gatekeeping, share, but hiremymom.com. I mean, you can always go to directories like Fiverr and Freelancer and Upwork. It's the same type of approach. It's optimizing for discoverability, but like standing out within your niche. So if you were telling somebody new how to really do this, what advice would you have?
I would say when you're first starting, don't try and do everything. Like having a specialty is really what propelled me forward. I started as a Pinterest expert and then from there expanded. And so I was able to really like dive in and know everything about Pinterest and really show up as an expert in that space. and then kind of like expand from there into more of like I'm more of a CMO now. But by having like one area of specialty, that really helped me propel my business forward.
Yeah, there's this underlying sense of trust when I see somebody not too general and they're not
Hmm.
trying to do everything. Clients are thinking, well, then it's kind of like that jack of all trades like phenomenon here. We think you're not good at it. So even if you are good at a lot of things, but you present a few high value services and specialize, that is a good trick to standing out there. How does that feel for you? Or is it easier to sell when clients come to you already looking for that service?
Yes, and that's what I was gonna say is even it makes your website development like easier because you can offer more things, right? But like if you have these, I don't know, like key three things that you offer, and those are your three main offers, then when you're having that discovery call with them, you can say, I could also help you with blah, 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 And sometimes it's just Pinterest or Kajabi or whatever may be the piece that opens the door. But then
Mhm.
once they learn that they can trust you, they'll be willing to give you more. Like, or ask you, like, hey, do you know somebody who can do this? And then you can recommend other people. Or if it's something that you are willing to do, then you can say, oh, yeah, I could absolutely take care of that for you. I mean, I've had the same 14 clients for a long time now, and it's because their retainers keep on growing because they're like, "Hey, Katie, can you also do this? Can you also do this? Oh, yeah, by the way, like, I'm starting another business. Can you take care of that?" And so, eventually, you just kind of do become the person that they trust and they go to for everything.
I love that. It's like in-house upselling your services
Yeah.
is absolutely like what we do. We like weasel our way in and then we take on more if we choose to. How does this compare to the leads that you feel like you have to chase down, or have you ever done that type of client acquisition?
Yeah, so I did before I found your work group, and now I'm not in any other. I'm terrible. My business could probably I don't know, or not. I don't know. I don't look for leads anywhere else anymore. And I forgot Emily did not pay me to say that. I just don't. I don't have time to do it. I know that the leads that come into the work group are gonna be quality leads. I know that they're ready to hire.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. I mean, that brings up the conversation of prospecting. That's when you're doing all of the
Yeah.
outbound work and you're cold pitching people and you're just hoping somebody actually needs this service. It's so much easier if somebody comes to you needing it already. They're further along in the customer journey
Mhm.
and you don't have to convince them. They're just here figuring out the right service provider. So then it becomes about your positioning. So, Katie, thank you so much for sharing this.
Yes.
Would you share your Instagram or the best way to connect with you in the chat so anyone can follow along and see what you're doing, maybe
Yeah.
scope out?
So my Instagram is handle is Katie Fisher _CO.